Hello everyone. In this SwiftUI tutorial, we are going to look at how to create a pie chart. For our use case, we will be creating a pie chart for a population. So let's say we will be taking 3 countries, and in those 3 countries, we are going to create a pie chart as per their population. Now, first of all, let's create a new struct for a population, confirming identifiable. Let ID, let's create a unique ID. Let's give it a name, string type, and let number of population double. Next, let's remove this code and let's create our pie chart. But before moving on to it, let's create an array of our population. Let's say let state private var populations is equals to, first let's give it a type, and then let's say is equals to dot init. Let's give first country name Pakistan, and let's say it's 70% of the total population. So let's say 0.7, then let's say dot init. Okay, so we didn't add the comma. Now let's create another country, Sri Lanka, and let's say its population is 0.2% or 20% of the total population. Next, let's create third country, and let's give it Bangladesh, and let's say it's 0.1. This isn't the actual number of population. We are just assuming just to create a pie chart. So here we have 3 different countries with a 3 different populations percentage. The 0.7 denotes 70% of the sum of the total population that Pakistan plus Sri Lanka plus Bangladesh has. Next, we are going to create a pie chart. In order to create a pie chart, let's remove a current code. First, let's import chart. Now let's create a new chart. In this chart, let's add populations, and we are going to say population in, which will be handling each single population. Now next, we are going to create a sector mark. So sector mark denotes the area or a sector of a pie chart that would be equals to the number that we have here. So like for Pakistan, it will be covering 70% of the total circle. So let's create a sector mark with an angle, and in this angle we will give the value, and in this value we will be having 2 parameters. Number 1, our text, population dot name, and next we are going to write our number, which is population dot number. Now let's see how it's going to look like. So right now it's all covered in blue. Why? Because we haven't given any foreground color to our sectors. So let's give a foreground color to our sector mark by using foreground style. So let's give foreground style by, and in this foreground style, let's add a style by value, and in this value let's create text first, and the value which will be plottable will also be equals to population dot name, because we need to divide the styles as per the population. So we can see that we have got Pakistan covered as 70%, Sri Lanka covered as 0.2%, and Bangladesh covered as 0.1%. So this is how you can create a pie chart using SwiftUI. So first of all, we created a struct, then we created an array using that struct, And in that array, we added different categories. We have different countries. So we added different country names along with the number of population. Then we created a chart, and in that chart we created a sector mark. So sector mark denotes a very segment, or sector mark denotes a sector which is a part of a circle. Like for Sri Lanka, it's 20% of the total circle. So next we added a foreground color using foreground style. And this is how we were able to achieve our pie chart. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more lessons.